All right, so guys, a quick one. Now from this particular article, when I say write-up that is trending on the media, a supposed statement that was released by the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So according to her, in this write-up, she was trying to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declines transfer from Sokoto prison after court rejection. Wife clarifies sequences of events. So from this particular press or statements or write-up from the legal counsel, from the handle of any of his legal counsel. So that is why I may not take it as serious as it is flying on social media. So but can go for what the article is really all about. The article said Nnamdi Kanu declines transfer from Sokoto prison after court rejection. Wife clarifies sequences of events. Nnamdi Kanu, the imprisoned leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has declined to be transferred from Sokoto Correctional Center to Abuja, according to a detailed statement released on 29 July 2026 by his wife, Uchechi Kanu. The development follows an earlier court application in which Kanu sought to be moved from the facility in Sokoto, more than 700 kilometers from Abuja. The application was heard before Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court on 8 December 2025. The judge refused the ex parte application, ruling that such an order could not be granted without first hearing from the federal government. The matter later returned to court, where the application was ultimately struck out after counsel from the Legal Aid Council sought to withdraw from the case. Court-appointed Legal Aid Council had been provided. Kanu thereafter represented himself. In her statement, Oku Kanu said she had consistently advocated for her husband's transfer from Sokoto since the earliest days of his detention there. My concern was never political, it was humanitarian, legal, and practical. She wrote, the long distance, she explained, made families visit, legal consultation, and access to his case files unnecessarily difficult. While she pursued diplomatic and consular channels, including engagement with the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, FCDO, Kanu independently filed his own application at the Federal High Court seeking relocation to Abuja to better prepare and file aspects of his defense. After the court's refusal on 8 December 2025, she continued pressing official channels and later received confirmation from the FCDO case handler that arrangements for the transfer had been made. At the point, she was informed that her husband had declined to be moved following her insistence on an explanation. It was relayed to her that Kanu believed the earlier rejection of his court application had been manipulated from his perspective. There had been no legitimate reason for the court to refuse the request. He therefore chose to remain in Sokoto, preferring that if he eventually regains his freedom, he would go directly home from there rather than accept a transfer obtained through a different process. Oku Kanu emphasized that their own position never changed. From day one, I believe that transferring him to Abuja was in his best interest for his safety, his welfare, his access to legal representation, and his family's ability to visit him. I pursued that objective consistently until I was informed that he had chosen otherwise. She stated that the purpose of her public clarification was to address months of speculation surrounding the issue. Looking ahead, she announced that the next campaign would focus on securing Kanu's release and return home. Addressing supporters, she wrote, Biafrans, this is the time to prove that IPOB is one family. You all did it when I started. The Free Nnamdi Kanu petition, while those who love him with their lips were not found. Today, there is a subsequent activity, and I implore you all to join. So this was the write-up now fly. Even I saw it on Igbere TV handle on Facebook. They posted so many blogs, posted the write-up. So according to her, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rejected being transferred from Sokoto to Abuja when she was working to make that possible. And I was trying to, connect the dots together. Anyways, I'm not going to take this statement serious because in about any legal counsel from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that has posted this particular write-up, and anything that is not coming from them, I'm not taking it serious because you can't be with those Mazi Nnamdi Kanu circle. Now be an issue statement on behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, he has stated that he's no longer working or, having anything to do with Chike, the ZM government and whatsoever government. He has appointed the 4th administration of IPOB and you are not in line or working with them. So issuing this kind of statements is not really relevant. Whether he's moved from Sokoto to Abuja or moved from Sokoto to Lagos, all this doesn't matter. What matters to Ndibo now is his freedom, his well-being. That's just what matters. So I don't want to go deep into this write-up because Obuho an official statement. Obuho an official statement, I know where to see it, at least Singapore, na the handle of Barrister Lloyd Jimako, or the official handle of the 4th administration of DOS. So this is currently what I saw trending on the media, and I say let me air my own opinion. So I'll leave you guys to watch these other videos. I don't want to say more. Share with us after watching a cover to start the video. Can also with Surai with fear. See you guys. Enjoy the rest of the videos. I'll be right back.
I've always said about this Nnamdi Kanu matter is that we have always called for a political solution. Because if you have put Nnamdi Kanu in jail as they have put him now, I don't know other people that have said terrible things. And like I've always said, there are many parts I don't agree with what Nnamdi Kanu said. But I didn't know other people that have said terrible things in this country in support of people killing others. I didn't know other people. It's the unfairness and lack of balance that scares me about this country. It's the unfairness and lack of balance. There are other people too that have said other things. But those people can never be called for question in Oji. There are some people that are bigger than the state. With the level of things they have said, they can never be called for questioning. They can never be called for questioning. They can say anything and go scot-free. They can advocate for bandits.
And that's the injustice Nigerians are calling out.
They can advocate for bandits, and nothing, I repeat, nothing will happen to them. So that's the level of injustice we are talking about.
All right. Well,
secondly, for those that are saying America should face their own and everything, you to stop collecting their aid. It's now you remember you're a sovereign nation. Sovereign nation, but you are collecting, how much is the aid money? America is getting close to $1 billion. But now you remember you are a sovereign nation, but you are collecting their close to $1 billion. When you show off with the contract and say, oh, USAID provided, USAID provided scholarship, USAID provided this in the you don't know it's other people's taxpayers' money. So stop collecting. Maybe when they withdrew the aid recently, people were, no, now, it's the poor people that will suffer. Is it America that should be feeding your poor people?
Let's be honest about everything. If this insecurity were being caused by a group of disgruntled Fulani businessmen, you can understand. If this insecurity were being caused by a group of, say, very retarded Fulani politicians, of which there are many of them, I can understand. But insecurity is being caused by the government itself, the APC government. Our brother said it here, and you think he's lying. The people that they get, do you know where they said that in front of Sheikh Gumi, Abubakar Gumi? He went to the forest to go and meet the bandits, and the bandits told him it was the government that gave us the guns. We don't know what guns are until they gave it to us. That's why I asked you, if they're coming all the way from Mali and from Niger, how did they cross the border with guns?
Okay, now, this man is in jail, live imprisonment. Why is he in jail today? Because he's a terrorist. This is the answer from Ariwa, I mean us, from northern people. He's a terrorist. This man is a terrorist. Why do we call him a terrorist? We Ariwa people, this is what they told us, he's a terrorist. Many of us have no education on this matter, have no any ideas in this issue. But he only declared as a terrorist from the northern Nigeria. All Ariwa people know this. If there is a person who is coming to defend Ariwa people, that no one is calling this man a terrorist, should come and challenge Prince Arana. We all call him a terrorist. Now, this man have been talking about banditry, insecurity, Boko Haram. Sheikh Gumi have been negotiating with bandits. And the bandits have told all the people, all Nigerian people, that this government that give them ammunition, guns. We Arewa people and all this others people, what are we all fighting for? We are fighting for good governance, but this man fighting for all Nigerians is in a jail today, and all Arewa people are happy that this man is live in prison. You have to ask yourself, what did this man did to the government and to the people of Nigeria, before you start happy that this man is life imprisonment, you have to ask yourself, how did him become a bandit, a terrorist?